In this video, I'm gonna take these female vocals from this to this. Using Billy Decker bus glue. Let's get into it. My name's John McLucas, and Joey is making me make videos for his channel, so make sure to like this video now so that I can eat this week. But don't leave that in. Okay, so in this song, this is a big wall of sound chorus, so the vocal really needs to cut, it needs to be very intense and very focused, and have that shiny presence that I'm looking for with an EDM female vocalist that's very common in the genre. So let's take a look at the plugin. Now, what I did here is, of course, setting it to the female setting just adds a nice sense of sparkle. Let's take a listen on its own between the female and the male.
Whoa, don't stop dancing, this club's open every night. Whoa.
You can kind of hear the shininess of the voice shift a little lower and then a little higher depending on if it's a male or female voice. And so, of course, in this case, it works better to have that presence a little bit higher, a little bit cut through, fits well with her voice here. I put it on the country setting because this isn't really either rock or country, but again, it has that smoothness and that sheen of pop that I'm looking for.
Whoa, don't stop dancing, this club's open every night. Whoa, you'll find some.
And you can also hear the way that it kind of softens the attack. The rock setting is definitely more aggressive, more cutting, and while I do want that feature, I also want the smoothness and the just luscious, kind of consistent sheen that comes with the softer feel of the country setting. So the three features in the middle are really interesting and can definitely make a massive difference. The screw in the middle is the threshold to all of these settings within the Billy Decker Bus Glue plugin.
Whoa, don't stop dancing, this club's open every night. Whoa, you'll find someone to.
So you can just hear it continually getting more and more hit by all the processing. And for me, the sweet spot was right at 53, just a little harder than how it loads in.
Whoa, don't stop dancing.
So I really wanted to showcase what's going on with the screw knob here because it's much more than just a threshold setting. I know Billy likes it set at 50 and Joey likes it set at 100, so I wanted to show the two different sonic characteristics you're gonna get out of those two different settings. So let's take a listen. The one on the left is at 50 and the one on the right is at 100 with less compression. And there's actually a surprising amount of difference when you compensate for that with the compression knob, how those screws affect the sound. Take a listen.
Whoa, don't stop dancing, this club's open every night. Whoa, you'll find someone to set days for you every time. Whoa, somebody else.
So I can definitely hear the amount of smash going on with the screw set at 100 is much more intense. You could hear the breath super pop up at the end, but that is actually just a much warmer, kind of cozier sound to it. And in that case, I would probably go through automate the breaths down, but it's a very different characteristic than having it set at 50 with more compression. So that's what I think some of the beauty of the versatility of this plugin is. It's not just a threshold, it's not just a compression knob. There's a lot of saturation and additional harmonics being added to the sound. And then from there, I just needed to compress a lot. Again, this is another norm. I mean, in a lot of modern genres, we're looking to just smash the dynamics out and keep it settled in one spot. So let me show you how that looks.
Whoa, don't stop dancing, this club's open every night. Whoa, you'll find someone to set days.
What's really nice about the compression knob is it's also automatically compensating for the gain that it's adding. So you can really hear what's happening on a sonic perspective instead of consistently pulling it up and then pulling down the output, pulling it up, pulling down the output, which is just a really nice feature. And then we get to the decorate switch, and what it does is it doubles the signal and just intensifies everything that's happening within the plugin. So let me show you what that sounds like.
Whoa, don't stop dancing, this club's open every night. Whoa, you'll find.
And for me, in this case, I'd already cranked things up so intensely from the top features that when I got there, I just felt it sat right at the one switch. Other than that, you have the basic input, output, and blending knobs, and it just creates a great sitting vocal. And you can even see right in the plugin chain here that I went from using in the old chain 8 plugins to 5 with this Billy Decker Bus Glue plugin. So it really did take care of a lot of issues that I was looking to fix beforehand. If you enjoyed this video, you can find all the information about Billy Decker Bus Glue down in the description. And make sure to do all of the YouTube things that involve thumbs, subscribing, and bell ringing to make sure that you don't miss out on the next wonderful jacket that I'm going to present to you.